Hi class, welcome to KIN 150A, Program 2. Today you'll need a chair, an exercise mat, and different weighted water bottles. For your first station, try to complete 14 or more repetitions. We'll be doing a squat to stand with a press and rotation. Pick up your weight, press it as you stand, and rotate to one side. Make sure as you rotate, you counterbalance by pivoting one foot. This will allow you to develop stability and coordination and functional mobility. Make sure as you press up, you angle your arms out approximately 45 degrees and do not do a complete overhead press. This will allow you to protect your rotator cuff muscles. In addition, as you place your weight down onto the mat, make sure to let go of the weight. Pick it up and then press to allow a pause and emphasis at the bottom to isolate your glutes and your quadriceps. Your active recovery will be on the mat. Kickouts 45 degrees with a crunch. Start by bringing your knees in, touching your elbows, and extending your knees out to approximately 45 degrees. This will isolate your lower and upper abdominals. Make sure to breathe in and out through your mouth throughout the range of motion throughout the exercise. Second set of 14 or more reps. Again, start with your feet approximately hip width apart or wider. Pick up your weight, stand, and press. Try to keep the weight close to your body throughout the range of motion. Keep your spine in neutral and your head in neutral, meaning try to keep the same distance between your chin and your chest throughout the range of motion. Prevent yourself from looking up or down as you're executing the exercise. It's important to choose a weight that will allow you to complete 14 or more repetitions. Back to the mat. Kickouts 45 degrees with a crunch. This is a great exercise for utilizing your lower, middle, and upper abdominals. Again, extend your knees out to approximately 45 degrees and then bring your knees in as far as you feel comfortable or until your elbows meet your knees. Try to keep your head in neutral spine, meaning keep your face parallel to the ceiling throughout the range of motion. Inhale as you open up and exhale as your knees meet your elbows. Station 2. First set of 14 or more repetitions. Again, choose a weight that works best for you. Keep the weight close to your body and perform a lunge. This lunge is called a step lunge and is more challenging than the lunge you did in Program 1. This allows you to push back into your starting position, giving a more dynamic movement for your legs for your knee joint. As you step forward, make sure that your knee stays behind your toes on that side, preventing any unnecessary knee pain. Keep the weight close to your chest and shoulder blades back. This is a great exercise for your quadriceps and your glutes. Next up, have a seat on your mat and transition into boat pose. You can have both heels down, one foot down, or both feet up. For 30 seconds, keep your spine in neutral, shoulder blades back, and rotate from side to side. Keep your navel drawn in to protect your spine and engage the core. Breathe in and out through your mouth throughout the exercise. Second set, back to lunges. Again, keep the weight close to your chest, shoulder blades back, and take a big step forward, as far as you feel comfortable, isolating one quadricep and glute at a time. As you step back to your starting position, push off the ball of your front foot. Try to step in the same spot as you lunge forward from the previous repetition. If you need to, mark the ground with a piece of tape or a sticker to do so. Back to your boat pose. You always have the option of just staying in boat, balancing with one foot or both feet up. Adding a rotation will make this exercise more challenging. Choose what works best for you. Breathe in and out through your mouth throughout the exercise. Do not hold your breath. Station 3. First set of 14 or more repetitions. Make sure you have room to complete this exercise. Start with your feet together and lunge laterally to one side and then the other. This is called a lateral lunge or a lateral squat. As you step to one side, it is imperative that you keep that knee behind the toes of your moving foot. Again, this will protect your knee throughout the exercise. You're isolating your quadriceps, your glutes, and your adductor muscles of the inner thigh. Next up, we're on the mat. Make sure your hands are wider than shoulder width You can do this exercise on your knees or on your toes, whatever feels best for you. As you push up, pick up one hand and rotate. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Try to keep your feet in the same position throughout the range of motion. Pick one hand up and rotate your torso. It will help if you lead with the elbow as you rotate the torso. Look up and reach up with that elbow. Try to engage your core throughout the range of motion. This is an excellent exercise for developing strength and endurance in your pectoralis, your triceps, and all the muscles that make up your core. Back to lateral squats. Again, start with your feet together and make sure you have room on either side. Shoulder blades back and take a big step. It's important that you try to step at the same spot on each side to have a consistent range of motion. Push off with the ball of your foot to get you back into a neutral position. Feel free to add a weight to this exercise by keeping the weight held in front of your chest. Back to your active recovery. For the exercise following your previous exercise in the same station. Hands wide, feet wide, knees up or down. Push-up position, inhale on the way down, exhale, rotate your torso on the way up. Look up and reach up, pointing that elbow to the ceiling. Focus on breath. Angle your wrists out if you need to protect your wrists. Try to keep your feet positioned in the same spot throughout the range of motion. Great job. Station 4. Here, we will do a row. Lunge forward with your left foot, supporting yourself onto the chair with your left hand. Choose a weight that works best for you, and draw your elbow up towards the side of your body with your right hand, isolating the lat and bicep on the right side of your body. Make sure your left knee is bent and your right knee is straight. Both feet are pointing straight ahead. Inhale on the way down and exhale on the way up. Next, switch sides. Right foot forward, left foot is back. right hand supports the body, and row with your left arm. Draw your left elbow towards the side of the body. Again, isolating the lat and bicep on the left side. Focus on breath. Next up, onto the mat. Lean back like you're starting in boat pose. Shift your hip to the right side and extend your knees out. These are called can-cans. Make sure to support yourself with your hands as you're angling back. This prevents your body from falling to your right and left. Turn your hips and extend your knees out, taking your legs to one side and then the other. Excellent exercise for your lower abdominals, your hip flexors, and even your quadricep. Second set, 14 or more repetitions. Bent over row, isolating your lats and your biceps. Again, use the chair to support your torso, so you can complete this exercise comfortably. Position the chair and your body in a comfortable position to execute the row. Switch sides. Focus on breath, on your posture. Keep your shoulder blades back as best as you can. Head in neutral position. Both feet are flat. Back on the mat for your second set and last set of can-cans. Have a seat, lean back as far as you feel comfortable, heels down, toes up, lift up your feet, shift your hips to one side, and extend your knees out. Keep shifting your hips from one side to the other and extend your knees out. Focusing and isolating the lower abdominals here. We're going for time, 30 seconds. Great job. Last station, station 5, first set of 14 or more repetitions. In program 1, we did the bicep curls with your palms pointing up towards the ceiling, which is called a supinated grip. Today, we're going to use a pronated grip in your bicep curl, which isolates your biceps and your brachioradialis. Try to keep your shoulder blades back and elbows pinned to the side of the body. Make sure your feet are about hip-width apart to give you stability throughout the range of motion. Prevent your shoulders from rolling forward or up during this exercise. Next up, we're going to isolate your triceps. Again, using the chair to accomplish dips. Having your hands either on the front or side of the chair, depending on your shoulder width. Sink your hips down and go as low as you feel comfortable isolating the muscles of the back of your arm. your triceps. Make sure your heels are down and toes are up. Prevent yourself from extending your knees and lifting your body weight up with your legs. This should all be done with your triceps. Second set and last set, pronated bicep curls. Again, isolating your biceps and your brachioradialis, which is located from biceps, crossing over the elbow joint to your forearm. Focus on breath. Shoulder blades are back. Head in neutral spine. Engage the core. Draw your navel in to protect your lower back and keep your body from swaying forward. Last set, best set, dips. The further you extend your feet out, the more challenging the dips will become. So for starting out, keep your heels close to the chair. As you progress, you can walk your heels further out. Great job today.